A warm welcome to our course outline for Finance for Technical Professionals. We have designed the course to take advantage of the speed and flexibility of e-learning to allow technical professionals to gain a background and understanding of accounting and finance terminology, techniques, and practices. Acquiring this knowledge leads to many personal, career, and lifestyle benefits. The purpose of this course is not to turn you into a financial professional, but rather to provide you with the basic tools you need to understand the financial environment so that you can become an informed observer or a useful participant in financial discussions and decision-making. To do this, we provide you with the knowledge to understand a simple set of accounts and to interpret those accounts. The end goal is that you'll be able to interact knowledgeably with others when discussing the financial information and messages that are contained in a set of accounts. The course uses the terminology of business in a business context. However, the information is just as useful in the context of government, local government, or not-for-profit organizations, as the fundamentals of finance are common across all organizations. The course not only explores the professional presentation of financial information and accounts, but also deals with financial decision-making based on interpreting the information contained in a formal set of accounts. The course distinguishes between the rather formalized activity of accounting, which is the recording and reporting of the financial affairs of an organization, and the less formalized activity of financial management. Standardized accounting rules are intended to ensure that financial affairs are fairly and accurately recorded and reported to enable the observer to draw rational conclusions from the data presented. To reach this goal, it is essential that the objectives of accuracy, clarity, and compliance with standards are achieved. Financial management is about making decisions on the source and use of funds. This role can be wide-ranging, but at its core, financial management relies on information presented in formalized accounts. The objectives of financial management in a business context are to create wealth, generate cash flow, and maximize the return on investment for the organization. The course is divided into two parts, each made up of 4 modules. Part 1 concerns itself with the basics of information gathering and presentation. Module 1 covers financial fundamentals. Module 2 addresses the big picture. Module 3 deals with company accounts, and Module 4 covers cash flow. Modules 1 and 2 introduce you to the relationships and roles of finance and accounting, with an emphasis on understanding the basic rules that apply to the gathering and presentation of financial information. Module 1, Finance Fundamentals, introduces the formal accounting role, its rules, and compliance requirements. It defines the differences between accounting and finance, and introduces terms such as GAAP, IFRS, and statements of financial performance and financial position. Module 2, The Big Picture, extends into the structure of business and how that interacts with accounting and finance. It describes the career, lifestyle, and personal benefits of understanding finance, and why you still need to understand accounts and finance even if you are working in a technical area. You learn about some of the differences between companies that you will encounter in practice, and you're also introduced to company law in a range of jurisdictions, such as the United Kingdom, Australia, and New Zealand. The second 2 modules of Part 1 introduce you to the more practical aspects of finance. Module 3, Company Accounts, takes you through typical company accounts, how they are presented, and why they are presented that way. It explains the formats used to present financial information, including the range of reports produced, what they represent, and what you need to know to interpret them. Module 4, Cash Flow, introduces you to the single most important aspect of business finance, which is the understanding and management of cash. You are given some simple management tools to help you understand the role of cash flow in the operation of the business. Part 2 covers more practical aspects of the interpretation and application of financial information. Module 5 addresses financial ratio analysis. Module 6 covers company ownership. Module 7 deals with depreciation, and Module 8 covers costing. The first 2 modules of Part 2 introduce you to some of the more advanced aspects of financial management. Module 5, Financial Ratio Analysis, deals with the calculation and understanding of financial ratios, why they are used, and what they mean. This provides an understanding of some of the common tools used to interpret the health of a company and compare it with other companies. Module 6, Ownership, introduces the various ownership options available in a business context, their advantages and disadvantages, and some of the legal pitfalls associated with company ownership. The last two modules of Part 2 are concerned with practical matters. Module 7, Depreciation, deals with the theory, concepts, and calculation of depreciation and the implications for business. This topic warrants a separate module because of the large influence that assets, their costs, and replacement have in most business activities. Module 8, Costing, introduces you to the practices associated with costing in the context of effective management of a business. This is covered from the point of view of both the recording and the forecasting of costs, so that you have accurate information to manage business activities. So, in summary, Finance for Technical Professionals introduces you to the concepts and practices of accounting and finance, and gives you some practical tools and techniques that will advance your financial skills right away. Self-paced learning and quizzes allow you to test your understanding of each topic before you progress to the next module. Because we choose to pursue excellence in what we do, we value your contributions through the review provisions at the end of the course. And remember, our expert course facilitators are on hand to help you with any queries. If you are looking for concise and informative courses with provisions for self-evaluation and review, start now and visit our website to learn more, www.continuingprofessionaldevelopment.org.